calling all fans of romance, fantasy, and charming heroines. Dive into a world where ladies reign supreme, hearts flutter, and destinies intertwine. These 10 Harem Isekai anime promise a delightful blend of adventure, humor, and perhaps a touch of romance. From magical realms to unexpected encounters, get ready for a captivating journey. Number 10. Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World is a Japanese light novel series that has been adapted into an anime. The story revolves around Michio Kaga, a high school student who stumbles upon an online game that uses virtual reality. After playing, he finds himself unable to log out and realizes he has been transported into the game's world for real. To survive, Michio begins exploring a labyrinth filled with monsters and defeating bandits. Along the way, he encounters a beautiful slave girl named Roxanne and purchases her. Treating her as an equal partner and becoming lovers, Michio is inspired to build a harem by purchasing more slave girls. The main character, Michio, is equipped with special skills and an overpowered sword, which he uses to navigate this new reality. Anime explores themes of adventure, power dynamics, and the protagonist's quest to satisfy his desires in a fantasy setting. Number 9. Tales of Wedding Rings. Tales of Wedding Rings is a romantic fantasy anime that follows the story of Satu, a high school boy who is in love with his childhood friend, Haim. When Haim reveals she is from another world and must return to marry a prince, Satu impulsively follows her through a portal to her home realm. During a demon attack at the wedding, Haim gives Satu her ring, which grants him light-based powers. Satu defeats the demon and inadvertently becomes Haim's groom, taking the place of the prince who was destined to be the hero. As the new groom, Seta learns that he must collect rings from 4 other princesses, each granting power over one of the elements, earth, fire, air, and water, to become powerful enough to save the world from demonic forces. The anime starts with an intriguing premise, but according to some reviews, it quickly falls into predictable harem cliches and shallow fanservice. Number 8. Summoned to Another World for a Second Time. In this isekai tale, our protagonist, Haruki Kazama, finds himself summoned to a fantasy world not once, but twice. After dying in his first summoning, he inexplicably returns to the same world with his memories intact. Now, armed with knowledge from his previous life, Haruki seeks to uncover the mysteries behind his dual summoning and perhaps rewrite his fate. However, this isn't your typical isekai adventure. Haruki isn't out to become a hero or save the world. Instead, he's focused on personal goals, like acquiring wealth and living a comfortable life. Summoned to Another World for a Second Time falls into the realm of typical isekai anime. While it has its merits, it doesn't break new ground. If you're looking for a completed story, it might be worth a watch, but don't expect anything groundbreaking. Number 7. The Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einherjar. The Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einherjar is a Japanese light novel series that has been adapted into an anime. The protagonist, Yuuto Suo, is a 14-year-old junior high student who is knowledgeable about urban legends. One night, he tests the legend of the local Tsukimiya shrine and finds himself transported to a world resembling Norse mythology. This world is not another dimension, but Earth during the late Bronze Age. In this world, Yuuto becomes the patriarch of the Wolf clan, using his modern knowledge and his smartphone, which he brought with him, to develop new military tactics and technologies to strengthen his clan. Overall, the consensus seems to be that the anime is a missed opportunity with significant flaws in storytelling, animation, and character development. If you're curious about the anime, you might want to check out some episodes yourself to form your own opinion. Number 6. How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom is an engaging isekai tale that transports Kazuya Suma, an everyday guy, to a fantasy world. Upon arrival, he finds himself unexpectedly crowned as the new king. But Suma's approach to heroism is refreshingly practical. He aims to rebuild the kingdom's flagging economy rather than relying on traditional heroic quests or battles. In this captivating story, Suma's pragmatic approach challenges the conventions of heroism, making for an intriguing and refreshing narrative. Overall, how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom seems to have a niche appeal, with its unique take on the isekai genre resonating with some viewers while leaving others wanting more. As with any show, personal taste will play a significant role in how much you might enjoy it. Number 5. Farming Life in Another World. Farming Life in Another World is a delightful anime that transports viewers to a tranquil and heartwarming setting. Hiraku Makio, in the final years of his life, passes away due to a terminal illness. However, a compassionate god grants him a second chance by reincarnating him in another world. In this new life, Hiraku's desire is simple: to become a farmer and lead a peaceful existence. He receives an extraordinary tool, the almighty farming tool, which can transform into any implement he wishes. Overall, Farming Life in Another World offers a soothing and wholesome experience. If you're seeking a heartwarming slice of life isekai, this anime is worth a watch. Just be prepared for some unexpected harem dynamics along the way. Number 4. Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. The story begins with Ishiru Suzuki, a 29-year-old game programmer who, after working tirelessly during the weekend, mysteriously wakes up in a parallel world. In this new reality, he finds himself as a 15-year-old named Satu, later known as Satu Pendragon. The world resembles the fantasy RPGs he once debugged, and even the game's menu screen appears before his inner eye. However, before he can fully grasp his situation, an army of lizardmen launches an all-out attack on him. Ichiru's journey unfolds as he navigates this foreign land, encountering adventures that range from fun to serious. The world is also full of girls, adding an intriguing dynamic to his escapades. In summary, Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody offers a mix of standard isekai tropes and unique character dynamics. Whether you'll enjoy it depends on your tolerance for familiar themes and your curiosity about Ichiru's adventures in a parallel world. Number 3. The Ambition of Oda Nobunaga. The Ambition of Oda Nobunaga is a Japanese light novel series that was adapted into an anime. The story revolves around a high school student named Yoshiharu Sagara who suddenly finds himself in the middle of a raging Sengoku period battle. He is saved by the legendary Hideyoshi Toyotomi, but at the cost of the hero's life. With his dying breath, Hideyoshi pleads for Yoshiharu to become a feudal lord in his place. As Yoshiharu tries to make sense of his situation, he discovers that he has been transported to an alternate reality where many of Japan's historical warlords are now cute girls. Overall, The Ambition of Oda Nobunaga seems to offer an entertaining take on historical events with a unique twist. But it may not appeal to everyone, especially those looking for a deep or highly original storyline. Number 2. In Another World with My Smartphone. The anime adaptation aired its first season in 2017 and a second season in 2023, with the story following Tuya's journey as he navigates life in this new world, making friends and encountering various challenges along the way. 15-year-old Tuya Mochizuki is accidentally killed by God. As an apology, God offers to resurrect him in a fantasy world and grants him any wish. Tuya decides to bring his smartphone into the new world. Even though the phone cannot make calls to his old world, it can be charged with magic and has access to Earth's internet and GPS. God also enhances Tuya's physical, magical, and cognitive abilities. In this new world, Tuya embarks on adventures, meeting new people and discovering the wonders of the world with the aid of his smartphone. If you're a fan of isekai and looking for something easy to watch, you might enjoy it. But if you're seeking a more substantial plot and character development, it might not be your cup of tea. Number 1. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation is an anime based on a Japanese light novel series. The story revolves around a 34-year-old Japanese NEET who leads a reclusive life and dies in a traffic accident. He is reincarnated in a fantasy world as a baby named Rudius Greyrit, retaining all his memories from his previous life. Determined to make the most of his second chance, Rudius vows to live a fulfilling life without regrets. He quickly learns to read and begins practicing magic, showing remarkable talent. The series follows Rudius' journey from childhood to adulthood as he navigates this new world filled with magic and monsters, making allies and enemies, and discovering his own place in this world. While it has been commended for its technical aspects and storytelling, The moral and ethical portrayal of its characters has led to mixed opinions. Do you have more Harem Isekai anime recommendations that fans of the vibe will enjoy? Let fans know in the comments section below.